Today we're going to talk about something really important. A lot of parents, they're asking me in my practice, Dr. Bregman, are my kids going to be okay? And really what I say to them is, it depends. Yeah, I tell them, look, the world has been reset. The planet stopped. It stopped shaking. The rivers are clean. The skies are crystal clear. There's storms like going all over the place. And what's happening is we're all upset. Parents are upset. The kids are upset. And basically, what's going on is there's obviously going to be severe mental health breakdowns. And the kids were saved from the physical problem, but not from the emotional problem. And that's really what's going on here. So they're not well emotionally, and it depends on something called dose. Dose of what? Dose of if people are in the family who are alcoholics, who are not, or depressed, or anxious, there's money issues, there's pre-existing illnesses, these are things that give a response, and if there's a large dose, then the kids are much more vulnerable. Younger kids usually regress, and we see like lack of potty training, not sleeping, clinging. Older kids get anxiety, and they also get some depression, and they really get behavioral issues. So the kids that are affected most are the kids with pre-existing illnesses. They're the most vulnerable. They got to get help right away. Now, look, there's also medical issues that goes on. The brain gets smaller, the cortex, frontal cortex, the cognitive functions are decreased. There's hormonal pituitary axis issues. There's serotonin and other neurotransmitter issues. So this is a real medical problem. And common pathway is the anxiety spectrum disorders, anywhere from generalized anxiety to panic disorders to chronic PTSD, etc. So what does it look like? Well, it's like people are gloomy, they're depressed, they're upset, they're fearful, they don't really get much pleasure in life. It's really like chronic PTSD. 30% of the people in other disasters were left with this. We don't want our kids to have that. Honestly, a lot of it falls back on the parents. The kids take their cues from you, okay? So you have to be a good role model for them. You have to be mindful about yourself and keeping yourself safe, and you got to keep the kids to get the kids to understand about what their concerns are, listen to them, see what their fears are, and help them with them, and make sure that you help them ease the pain, so then they won't have the trauma. Now, some tips real quick. Less media. Okay, number one, we know how to cut that off. Open communication, we talked about this, validate the kid. Reframe, have them wash their hands. We're gonna be safe, clean, we're gonna put masks on, we're gonna distance, we're gonna see only people we know, grandma's gonna be okay. And then ease the pain. Everybody's in pain, and be cognizant of that. That's it for now. Let's stay resilient.
Don't suffer alone. At BregmanMD, we can help with our years of online therapy experience. Just give us a call or contact us online.